I'm going to show you exactly how to keep highlighter on Google Docs, the full 2025 guide. The highlighter normally turns itself off after one use, which is a pain when you have 10 blocks to mark. So open the Google Doc you want to work in. I'm working in a document with a few section headings I want to keep yellow. Click at the very start of the first phrase you want to highlight. Drag across the text to select it. You'll see the text get a blue selection box behind it. Now click the highlight color icon in the top toolbar. It's the pencil with a color bar underneath it, right next to the text color A. If your window is narrow, it might be tucked behind the More menu at the far right. A palette drops down, pick yellow, or any color you want. I use yellow here because it prints light and stays readable. If you're printing to a grayscale printer, skip yellow, it can disappear. Pick blue or green instead. If you need a custom color, click the plus button at the bottom of the palette and type a hex code. The pencil icon remembers your last color, so you'll see a bar under it showing what's current. Don't skip the selection. Clicking the highlight icon with nothing selected does nothing. Leave your cursor on the highlighted text, or select it again if the selection disappeared. This is where it's easy to rush. The Paint Format tool copies whatever formatting is sitting at your cursor, so if you click somewhere else first, it'll copy the wrong thing. Click the Paint Format icon in the top toolbar, the Paint Roller, double-click it, not a single click, do the second click immediately. If you pause between clicks, Google sees it as two single uses, and the lock won't happen. Double-clicking locks the tool on, and you'll see the icon stay shaded, and your mouse pointer turn into a little paint roller. That means it's armed and ready to paste the same highlight over and over. A single click only copies to the next thing you touch, then turns itself off. That's the exact problem this workaround fixes. One more thing. Paint Format copies all the formatting from that first text, not just the highlight. If your first chunk is bold or a heading, it'll make the next block bold and the same size too. So start from text that has exactly the formatting you want everywhere else. I'm copying from a heading, and all my headings already match, so that works for me. Now click and drag over the next block of text you want to color. The moment you select it, the highlight fills in behind the text. Let go and the text stays highlighted. Move to another section, click and drag again. You can keep going as long as the paint roller icon on the toolbar stays pressed in. If you need to scroll, go ahead and scroll. The tool stays locked until you turn it off. If you highlight the wrong text, press Ctrl-Z to undo, then select the right block. The paint roller is still active, so you can just keep applying. If you drag over just a single word, it highlights that word alone. If the text you drag over already has a different highlight, Paint Format replaces it. So don't paint over a color you want to keep. If you need a second color later, you have to turn off the roller, highlight a brand new sample in that second color, and lock the roller again. When you're done, click the Paint Format icon once to turn it off. You'll see the toolbar button go back to normal, and your mouse pointer returns to the regular arrow. I usually press Escape instead. It does the same thing and it's faster. If you leave it on by accident, the next text you click gets highlighted, so turn it off as soon as you finish. Now, if you want to remove a highlight later, select the same text, click the highlight color pencil again, and choose None at the bottom of the palette. That strips the color off without touching the text. If you need to change the highlighter color after the fact, select the text, click the same highlight color icon, and choose a different color. It overwrites the old color immediately. And if you've got a long document and you want to highlight everything at once, press Ctrl-A to select all, then click Highlight Color and pick your color. That's the fastest route when the whole document needs one color. Also know that the lock doesn't stick between sessions. Next time you open the file, Paint Format is off, so you'll need to double-click it again. If this saved you time, hit the like button, subscribe, and leave a comment saying this was helpful. Comments are what push this to other people looking for the same thing.